Carlos, what'd you make of Peterson tonight?
I thought they had some really good at-bats. They were aggressive. They had a good plan, and they executed it. Looked like they forced him up in the zone, and like I said, they were super aggressive, especially early in counts, and they made solid contact there. I think you gotta give them credit. And Petey had a hard time getting into righties. You know, it was more like up and away against those right-handed hitters, and they made him pay.
What do you think of the at-bats tonight for you guys?
I thought we had some really good at-bats of Ray. You know, when you look at the pitch count, he was up to 70-some pitches, you know. I thought Vientos had really good at-bats, especially early in the game. I thought, you know, we had some base runners. We just couldn't put a lot together there.
Bichette looks a little bit different than at least the impression he gave about his own at-bats in the first series. What's your take on that?
Bo had some really good at-bats today. That first inning, that double, then the one he drove to center field. I thought the at-bats today from him looked like Bo Bichette.
Okay, does he look a little more relaxed?
Yeah, he's fine. I think other than that, you know, first 3 games at home, he's settling nicely. Not trying to do too much. Let the game come to him, and when he's doing that, he's a pretty good player.
Did you make Manaea's outing?
I thought it's a positive step there. You know, I thought he was aggressive. Fastball had life, got some swing and misses, and for him to finish that game and save the bullpen is huge. But overall, like talking about Manaea personally, I think build on this one right here because there was a lot of good signs out of that outing today.
Do you expect him to stay in a similar role after this?
We'll see. Yeah, he's going to be down for a few days now. But yeah, it'll continue to be fluid here. But again, I think the fact that there was a lot of positive from his outing today is good for us.
Carlos, coming off a tough series in St. Louis, to have Peterson struggle today, is it a kind of a tough thing to try to build on a little bit there?
Back at it tomorrow. We got Nolan. Back at it tomorrow. Still got an opportunity to win a series, and that's what we'll do.
So going back to Manaea, is it? Did he check off a lot of the boxes that you were hoping to see before making the decision on the rotation spot?
What do you mean?
Throwing 70. You had said before the game you were hoping you'd get him stretched to 50 pitches before today. He threw 74. Apparently you're going to make a decision down the road on whether to insert him into the rotate.
It's important for him to throw that many pitches, continue to have him stretch out in case, you know, we make the decision when we have to. But again, it was a lot of positive from him today. Not only from the workload standpoint, but just the way he threw the ball.
Dave, it looked like they were super aggressive against you, especially early on. How did that, if at all, alter how you were trying to pitch to them there?
No, I don't think the aggressive nature of the swings kind of altered anything. I think, it was early in the game. There were pitches that I was trying to get down in the zone, and I left them up, and they were able to take advantage. So things started to straighten out once we started getting the sinker and change up down in the zone. And I think, you're going to have teams that are aggressive, and we knew that we were trying to get ahead, and when we did, they were going to be aggressive going forward. And so, just not getting those pitches down in the zone after getting strike one was a big thing early.
What were you able to do later in the outing in order to get those pitches where you wanted them?
I think it's just, kind of look at where we're at, looked at a little bit of the video, saw kind of what I was doing, and just tried to straighten it out. So felt a lot better going forward there, and felt like I was really able to start driving those pitches down to the bottom of the zone.
There were a number of times after you were in trouble early that you managed to get out of a number jam to kind of get as deep as you did. Was that just kind of the mindset at that point, to just kind of dig in and try to get as deep as you could after a tough first inning?
Yeah, no, that's going to happen, and your job is, to mitigate the damage, get out of the inning, and then let the team hit, and then go forward from there. So, I think that was, with scoring those 3 runs in the first. just trying to, like I said, get my stuff back down in the zone and limit the damage there going forward and try and get as deep as I could.
Bo, overall, as an offense right now, what are you seeing from the team?
I mean, I think we've faced some pretty good pitchers recently, but there are pitchers that have, pitched well. That's part of it. But I think for the most part, guys are having good at bats, and maybe the contact is just not where we need it.
Tonight, Mendy was saying that he felt pretty good about what you were saying about the at bats, especially against Ray, getting the pitch count up. Does it just feel like at this point it's just that one hit at the opportune time that's the difference?
Yeah, I mean, this is baseball, so things go up and down. Not that you're okay with it, you need to figure out a way to be better, but it's baseball, so we'll show up tomorrow and do it again.
Boy, you came about a foot away from a tying home run. Did you think hit it 390 feet? Did you think that was out when you got it?
I don't know. I thought I hit it okay, but yeah, I think if I thought I got it, I would have came out of the box a little different.
Yeah. I think Bader did pull it back, though. It looked like he had his glove above the wall there. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see the replay. So.
That's tough to see a result like that, and then you had the line drive first. Is the process there? Just maybe the results not where they are for you at this point?
It's baseball. I can only control what I can control. So, I've liked my bats for the last 4 games, I think. So, but it's baseball. You can't control everything.
You guys are heading into some bad luck as a whole group.
I mean, maybe, but that's not something to fall on. We should always be looking to do better, be better. So that's what we'll do. And good thing about baseball, we get to show up, do it again tomorrow.
It seemed like also there's a little more of a magnifying glass when you're looking at the early part of the season. Everybody's kind of looking at everything, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are looking at everything every day throughout the whole season. So, some years you get off to good start, some years you don't. It's just part of it.
Tonight was a real step forward for you. Did you feel similarly?
Yes. I felt really, really good. It was kind of grindy there in the seventh inning. Lost a little bit, but we locked it in. And in the 8th inning, it felt really, really good.
What was the difference for you when you say it felt good? How did it feel different than earlier outings?
Just free and easy, and just throwing all my pitches with confidence. And I threw some left-on-left changeups. Found my sweeper. The sinker was really, really good tonight. And I threw a cutter. It was just. I think in the 8th inning, everything felt really good.
Velocity did seem to pick up a little bit today. Anything that you can kind of attribute that to?
Yeah, we just started working on some things. It's small incremental changes, today was like the first day it felt, synced up and connected with everything, and it was great.
Are those changes, do they have anything to do with the arm slot, which I know you said last year felt like it dropped a little too low, or is it something else?
Yeah, I think the arm slot getting too low, is a byproduct of the rest of my body. Mm-hmm. I think if I'm more upright, the arm slot doesn't really matter. It's just a byproduct of my upper body.
Since you said you were grinding in the 7th, how important was it for you to get back out there in the 8th and complete the outing?
Yeah, meant everything. Where the game was at, I don't think there was any reason to use anybody else. I was going to be down regardless. Might as well have just used me for the rest of the game. So, I'm really glad I was able to get out of the 8th.
You take pride in that, just alleviating some of the stress on the bullpen. Obviously with everything that's gone on with some extra inning games. What does that mean for you just to eat those final innings there?
It means everything. This is a family. This is a team. Everyone's got work to do, and I'm really glad that I was able to help out the boys today.
Carlos said that today was a big step toward maybe getting a spot in the rotation if that's what they decide to do. Is that what you want?
All I'm worried about is pitching and helping out this team. if I'm in starting rotation or not, I just want to help this team win, and that's all I care about.
Because being able to go 74 pitches, have a little bit of the success you had, and use all your pitches, does that give you the confidence that you could do that role if they went that way?
We've got 5 extremely talented starters, and my role right now is to help this team in the capacity that I'm doing, and I'm very excited to do that.